What's up, you guys? It's Lisa Blonay, and you're locked into Blonay Media. Make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. If you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. I am back to catch you up on the tea or whatever. We are the third party, you guys. Remember, this is the reaction and commentary channel. Your POV is welcome in the chat. Just talk to me nice. You guys, let's go ahead and get into this because I talked about this earlier today. Enough with the shenanigans. This is part two because I wasn't finished. Okay. I wasn't finished. And what do I mean by that? Look, I'm just an innocent bystander with something to say. Okay. And this is Save Junior all day long. Okay. Now, we may not talk about it every day because we don't have to. All right. But when we see the things that have been going on these social media streets, I just want to get into it because I always bring it to y'all, okay? So we can make it make sense together. I don't think we're going to accomplish this today, but I just want to make sure I'm not crazy, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this because the type of stuff and stunts and that Chrisean is doing, see, this is the kind of stuff that gets you put up out the section. Okay? Off with her head. Seriously. Now, if you guys haven't been in these social media streets and have been looking and seeing what has been happening ever since Chrisean jumped back onto this kick bandwagon where she's going to be front and center, she's going to be streaming, she's going to be online. It's just a whole shit show. Okay, the circus has turned into a shit show. And I just feel like Chrisean uses Junior as a prop more than ever. Okay, I mean, puppet master much. I've seen videos of her acting like he can walk when he can barely hold the core up, the core of his body up. There's no balance, there's no strength. Okay, I just showed you guys a terrible, horrible picture of, allegedly, I got it off the internet. I don't know for sure. It's not like I took the picture myself. All right, but there's a video that's out there. Maybe it's a picture that Chrisean put out there, and in the moment, somebody captured, like we often do, Junior's feet. Okay. And I showed you guys a picture. Let me go ahead and show you guys one more time. Hold on. Because this is so sad and heartbreaking. And when you think about all the things that she's doing, how she's shoving his feet into Timberlands and Nikes and Jordans, and she shouldn't even be putting his feet into anything at this point. I was going to say corrective shoes, but where's the correction? There has to be protocol. There are steps to this, right? We've already talked about club feet. I've already showed you guys several videos of the process. Usually they want to do it when they're young, like she should have did it when he was 3 months old. Now he's months away from being 3 years old. This is where we're at, right? We can't go back. But the fact that she keeps propping this poor child. Shame on America. Shame on us. Shame on us. Okay? But we, the people, can only do so much, right? Number one, we're not in their inner circle. We don't know these people. Right? And I know this can trickle out because when you think about it, Chrisean Jr. represent a sector of society, right? Chrisean is not the only Chrisean in the world, right? She's not the only one that we feel is battling something within, battling some type of mental instability. We can't quite put our finger on it, and we don't want to, okay? The behavior alone is a conversation. Why do we need a diagnosis? Why do we need to break it down? We ain't no damn doctors. We don't need to stress ourselves out. It's as plain as the nose on our face that something is not right. Something is definitely wrong with this whole situation, right? So I wanted to kind of get into this conversation because I wasn't finished. I wasn't finished. Let me show you. Oh, I was supposed to be showing you this picture, you guys, which really sparked the live in the first place. Hold on, let me show you guys. I don't have the actual picture. I just have my screenshot. I mean, my thumbnail, but it's good enough. You know what this reminds me of too? Now, this allegedly is how this picture was. I don't know if it's been altered. I don't know if this is an actual picture. I believe it, in my opinion. Okay. And I leave the floor open for you to form your own opinions. Okay. And I have a right to hold my reservations as well. Now, this reminds me of the woman who was on my panel who said that Chrisean would often hit or strike Junior on the bottom of his feet. If you guys remember that. And I'm just talking about that one specific part. I don't want to open a whole can of worms, okay? Because she has not reached back out to me. So the validity, we don't know. We don't know the validity of that whole situation. So I don't want to kind of conjure that up, but I'm just simply speaking. Okay. Could this be from her forcing his feet into those shoes? This could have been doctored, this could have been photoshopped. We don't know. But if I was a betting woman, I would bet that this was a still shot of a video and somebody caught this and simply made it into a screenshot and posted it like we often do. It's not that it doesn't take a rocket scientist. Now, the bruising and the darkness, you see it around the toes, you see it on the ankle. This is pretty much how I would think his feet would be in them damn Timberlands, them damn heavy ass clocky shoes she always tried to put him in. Talk about a puppet master. Talk about using your child as a prop, dressing him up like he is some type of catalog, and then putting that horrid chain around his neck that she often had in her mouth. There's more pictures of her with the golden pacifier in her mouth. She up here sucking toes and sucking, kissing all in the mouth, and you got the nerve to put that around your child's neck to prove some type of status. Get the F out of here. This is abuse. This is mistreatment in front of the world. Congratulations. You've made it back into the Bad Moms Club. Like you never left. Just like you never left the alcohol alone, you never left the Bad Moms Club. Okay? This is crazy work, you guys. Absolutely insane. And I think as he gets older, more and more things are going to start to come out. Have you ever walked around with a 6-month-old? Just the store is right up the street, like 10 minutes up the street. Have you ever walked with a 6-month-old? Oh, we just going to the store on the corner. No, I'll take her. I'll take her. It's nothing. I'll take her with me. We can go. Them kids be heavy as shit. So imagine walking around with the three. I know he's under. People are saying he's underweight and all. Look, I said a 6 month old. Walk your rabbit ass up the street to the liquor store and go buy a bag of chips for your niece, your daughter, the next door neighbor. I don't care. Just grab a 6 month old and walk your rabbit ass up the street and see, won't you be tired? They gonna feel like 5 sacks of potatoes by the time you get to the corner. So just imagine walking around and having to carry a 3-year-old as if he's 6 months old. Insanity, y'all. I cannot believe that we are still at square one. And I feel like Junior has endured nothing but pain, agony, distress, hunger, discomfort, setbacks, disadvantages. I could go on and on. Shame on America. And to know that Chrisean created this for her child before he even came into this world is diabolical. It's heart wrenching. It's heartbreaking. It's almost unbelievable. I almost can't believe it. She created instant obstacles, right? An unfair start, developmental delays, stunted progress. Some people say severe disabilities. Some believe that he suffers from seizures, spasms. She literally snatched his life away from him. It's just so sad, you guys. And all of the opportunities and given abilities he would have had if not for Chrisean. My son walking, my son talking, my son eating. And she says it so confidently. How can you believe anything that comes out of that woman's mouth? We should be used to it by now, right? Some believe that the one trip to the doctor, in and around the time she did that song with Lil Mabu, and it was all the rage, and she was going back and forth with Blueface and making up and breaking up, and you remember all of that. Junior has been surrounded by turmoil, chaos, confusion, madness, mayhem since day numero uno, right? And like I said, some people believe that the hernia situation was not completed. There was more. There were additional appointments that she missed. And I think this is how we got to the point where she has some random best friend that's hanging around her now who doesn't know. Girl, you don't know the program. Girl, you got to go along to get it. You can't ruffle any feathers. You're going to be out soon, ho. You gonna be the girl was like, you don't think it's his thing? Girl, wait, over here. Oh, yes, we do. Girl, you talk to the wrong person, girl. We gonna need for you to come to the front of the congregation. Don't talk to Chrisean, girl. She gonna kick you out. Okay? Clout gone. Opportunity gone. Being in her presence gone. Do you want that? Okay. We trying to put you up on game. But we think it is though, girl. We see you. Like we here. We here, girl, but don't tell her that no more. Okay? Unless you plan on following up. Unless you plan on standing on 10 toes and sticking your chest out. That's all I'm saying. But I think this is how we got to that point. There has been clips out there where it may look like that we see something in his diaper, right? He often is screaming and crying in agony. And it's a damn shame that you can't tell a wet cry from a cry from a, you know what I'm saying, a hungry cry. Like your radar is all bent. Like you girl, you get an F. We're not even gonna give your ass an A for effort. There's no effort. And I think that's why we got to that point where the girl or whoever it was, her new best friend, just inviting people in her life, just inviting people in around Chrisean Jr. And she says, yeah, do you think it's his thing? Now, we're not sure what she meant by that, but I mean, we can come to a conclusion, right? We can draw conclusions to it. And I think that's what she's talking about. I don't know what the hell y'all think she's talking about. This just happened, what, 4 or 5 days ago? A woman asked Chrisean, do you think it's his thing? The one that you said, oh, he bled through his I mean, he pooped through his diaper. Nah, 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 girl. Nah, that's what you meant. He bled through his diaper. See, it's things like that. When you put 2 and 2 together, you start putting the pieces of the puzzle together, it starts to make sense. It starts to make sense. I want you guys to listen to this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play this clip for you. You guys let me know what you think about what this woman is saying in this clip. Okay. And she be thinking we forgot. Hell no, we ain't forgot. We just remember what you told us. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and play this. Listen to what she says to Chrisean.
Check his butt. Let me see.
No, it's okay.
Come here, Chrisean. Let me get him.
Do you think it's his thing?
No, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Check his butt. Let me see.
No, it's okay.
Come here, Chrisean. Let me get him.
Do you think it's his thing?
No, he's sleeping.
Yeah.
Check his butt. Let me see.
No, it's okay.
Come here, Chrisean. Let me get him.
Do you think it's his thing?
No.
That means that she has caught a glimpse of Junior. I don't know if she's changed his diaper. I don't know if she's been around while his diaper has been changed. She says, do you think it's his thing? No, he's just sleepy. Bitch, he's always sleepy. That is not a sleepy cry, okay? News alert, bitch. Bird alert. Your child is crying out because of pain. That cry has agony written all over it. Okay? That's not a sleepy cry. That's not a, oh, he just needs to be changed cry. Are you dappy? Are you cool? And you think we're just going to buy it, right? Y'all, this is crazy. And I will be in the chat. Let me get to the chat so I can see what you guys think of this. I think there's another clip. Let me play one more clip because I don't know if it goes on. Hold on.
Not true. None of his, that's not true. He had surgery before Chrisean got locked up, and he had surgery scheduled for this year from the first, that's not true. That's not true. That's false. Not true. None of his, that's not true. He had surgery before Chrisean got locked up, and he had surgery scheduled for this year from the first, that's not true. That's not true. That's false. Not true. He's just.
Bingo. There you go. You know that it lives on the internet forever. And they talk. I told you, if you let people talk long enough, they gonna tell. Not only telling each other, they gonna tell the truth. The truth gonna come out. Read between the lines skills, because that's not what she was trying to tell us. But look at the information that we got. He never made it to that surgery date. And if you saw the hernia and what it did, and the fact that she can sleep at night, this is the reason why I think she is miserable. Because do you really think that Chrisean Jr. is sleeping like a baby? And I mean that as in the phrase, oh, I slept like a baby. Do you really believe that he gets a good night's sleep? I believe that Junior barely gets any sleep unless she makes him get some sleep. What child in the condition that we believe Junior is sleeping soundly at night for 8 whole hours? Get the fuck out of here. She got him up all hours of the night. Ain't no routine, ain't no consistency, ain't no rhyme, ain't no reason. He's just all over the place. We done seen him at the smoke shop. We done seen him at the beach at 2 o'clock in the morning. We done seen him at the back seat at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, rock. What are we talking about? Bended up, curled up, folded over. What did the girl from Compton say? When they pulled up, she said Chrisean Jr.'s head was touching his feet. And she ain't lied yet. She been in an accident, car accident, done survived. The girl done been to hell and back and ain't lied about that child yet. Miserable. If you think at 9 o'clock at night, both of them lay down, Chrisean and Junior, and they just fall asleep peacefully, soundly, like sleeping on a cloud, and everybody just stays asleep until motherfucking 7 o'clock in the morning, you got me fucked up. With all the things that we are thinking is going wrong with Junior, who can sleep? If that's really a picture of his feet, what? if he didn't go get that follow-up surgery for that hernia? Did y'all see it? If it is true that he has severe cerebral palsy and he's getting zero medical treatment, what do you think a night with Junior and Chrisean looks like? Don't worry, I'll wait. Miserable. And she is the cause of it. What the fuck is going on? We had a front row seat to it all. And you wonder why you have to bitch, because we've had a front row seat. Didn't nobody tell this hoe to come on ours, to on Beyonce's internet? Nobody told her. Nobody invited her. Beyonce did not invite this hoe on this here Beyonce's internet. Nobody told nobody said nobody, invite nobody, text nobody. Nobody told this effer to bring her rabbit ass front and center on these here internet and give us a front row seat to this calamity. Low down, dirty shame. It's a stone cold mystery on how we ever even got here. And how she's able to continue doing this. I see it as a never-ending story. Chrisean needs to be incarcerated for crimes against a child. And what's worse is that she forces him to suffer because she won't take accountability for her selfish BS, her bad choices, for her addiction. Right? She neglects her responsibility. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Because what? What are we talking about? K80 says agreed. What's up, Shantae? Please hit the like button. Support Bonet. Thank you so much. Shit, her arms was up at all times of the night. Exactly. And if we think she doing pills and potions and sipping and leaning and sipping, if you don't do it, I'm pretty sure you've been around somebody to do it. Okay, somebody from the hood, up in my chat. Okay, you ain't even got to be from the hood. Okay, because I'm gonna keep on bringing it up. Okay, this is all around. It's everybody. It's not just a black thing. And I've been known this, but I'm gonna say it again. Okay, when you get a chance, pull up any motherfucking day of the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial and see how them fools was acting. And they rich and white. This ain't even trailer trash. Like, what? Drugs and alcohol and addiction and anarchy and delusions and chaos and toxicness. It has no address, y'all. But we're only going to be in the hood. No. But if you're from the streets, you're going to kind of relate to me a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. If your mama wasn't drinking, Your daddy wasn't drinking. Your nigga was drinking. You was drinking. Your homegirls was drinking. Somebody was popping pills. Somebody was sipping lean. Somebody was smoking. All I'm saying is we're no strangers to that. We're not trying to separate ourselves like hold our nose in there. Oh, never. I've never been around anybody who's rolled up $100 bill and did a line or two. Never. Oh, me? Oh, never. I've never sipped lean in my life. The fuck? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all know how it go? The fuck? I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm the only one. She still looks at him like a little baby. What's going to happen when that boy is 10? She can't keep leaving him in a stroller and feeding him shakes. Exactly. You know what? I hate to say it, but eventually, what if nobody's going to step in? It might be hospitalization, where we look up on social media. She done had to rush Junior to the hospital. God forbid. I'm just saying. I don't think like how much longer before something drastic happens. Something possibly irreversible happens because it has to come to an end. You know how they say all good things come to and bad things. Can't go on like this forever. We just don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You said, and then he's still meowing and hopping around like a frog. Junior is trying so hard to speak and move, but his mom has no intention to get him out of that baby phase. Exactly. That's it's so diabolical that she's doing this on purpose. I think this is the not the fascination, but this is what is baffling us. You understand what I'm saying? Is that she's doing it on purpose. She's been doing it on purpose since day one. She's been doing it on purpose since day one. Remember, she never wanted to have a child. She only wanted to have a child because Blueface, she thought Blueface wanted to have a child. God knows why you would think that, but remember, she got zero prenatal care. And from what we've heard, she already knew of the difficulties and disabilities even before Junior was born. You said, in my opinion, all of Charlotte's kids have FAS. Yeah. Now, you guys know that addiction is hereditary. She got it from her mama and her daddy because ain't nobody hung around your mama but a bunch of junkies. And she said that her mom, I think, was on heroin. I don't know about alcohol, but and a little bit of everything else. Because if you shooting heroin, look, what more do you need? That's why your mama was always asleep. But her mother had what, 12 children? And you don't think she was on D-rugs with none of them? The fuck out of here. They're all trash. Yep, that child is hungry. And the way he put his hand in his mouth, yes. I swear she is slow for real, for real. GG77, what's up? You said, I can't stand hearing that cry through my screen. It's too much. Y'all on the road to 15K. You guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. She never had a damn diaper bag in her life. I've never seen her take any type of care when it comes to Junior. I didn't know somebody like this could exist, y'all. I really didn't. I really, really didn't know. But remember, she didn't want to have a baby. She only wanted the baby because she thought that Blueface was going to go along with this baby thing. Okay? Let me see if I have, wait a minute, let's look at a few of these other clips, okay? I wanted to show you guys earlier today, so now I have a chance to show you because I wanted to go through Instagram. I'm just going to show you guys a series of clips. This is Corey Lombardi. This is the source of where we're getting this from. Um, he said, hold up. Ain't no way, Slim. That could be another thing that's contributing to his inability to walk. And Junior looks absolutely just drained. Wow. This is heartbreaking, you guys. It really, really is. I don't know what other word. It's sad. It's really, really sad to see this. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this up. I'm just going to go through a series of these, you guys, because I put these together for a reason. Let's go ahead and get into these. We've already seen this. Let's.
All the time. Did we play it all the time? Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. You're my baby. You're my baby. You're my baby. My baby. You're 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 my baby.
She looks like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Okay? That is so contrived and fake. To me, I see no genuineness in this. And I hate to be the wet blanket. I hate to crash the party. Okay? I hate it. I hate to be the party crasher. I hate to be the wet blanket. I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but that's all I got. I'm just being real with y'all. I may be wrong, but as I see it, this is so fake. There is no genuineness to this. Look at her. And she's constantly looking at the comments, constantly looking down. Oh, I wish I could just poke her eye out. And I mean that figuratively. Okay. And that's only because I'm not a violent, like physical person. I would rather talk you into the ground than to fight any day. Somebody said Chrisean is possessed. Croc Rock says she should have been had a kid because of all the benefits and free stuff she gets from it. Mm, mm. That is so praying for because evil lurking everywhere. Yes. Oh my God, y'all. You said they could be clone. You said they could be clone blue, look possess something not right. Who tell me she don't went live on her kick? Why I can't see this? Yeah, she just went live now. Girl, we is not gonna watch it. We are not gonna watch it. What's up, the petty pendergrass? She said that untreated hernia is likely really painful, and left untreated, it can become strangulated, which is super painful and can be deadly. I know. I know. I'm telling y'all. I am telling you guys, we are going to get a rude awakening. We are going to get some type of call. Okay? I don't know what is going to happen, but what I do want is for Junior's suffering to cease. I want it to come to an end. Now, I can't predict how it's going to come to an end. I can only guesstimate, and it's not going to be good. I mean, at the very least, if the ABC boys do step in and remove Junior, and you need, excuse me, do you have an ambulance? Do you have an ambulance? Because as soon as y'all snatch Junior and remove him, you need to have an ambulance so he can go straight to the emergency room. Do not stop. Do not pass go. Do not collect however much you used to collect on Monopoly because I don't fucking remember. Do not. Y'all need to be going straight to a medical facility. On God. This is so fake to me, y'all. So freaking fake. We don't know what's going on in the industry with these people. They not like us. They're under an oath. Nothing you can do about it. Girl, I couldn't agree with you more. Sometimes it feels fruitless. Sometimes it feels like we're just running our head into a stone wall. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy. You guys, please get the likes up. Please get the likes up. This is what allows YouTube to show me to more people, and more people will come in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, you guys. Rectify the situation is what Chrisean needs to do. Right? Rectify the situation that you put your child in to get the immediate needs of Junior ASAP. She needs to make the decision to allow her child the medical attention that he needs. But instead, she makes this decision to allow her child to suffer. And sometimes I believe excruciating pain, physically being and screaming in agony. And all she says is, he's sleepy. He's sleepy. That's not sleepy cry, bitch. Junior, when he cries, it's alarming and drastic. And I believe that he is suffering. Right? He's supposed to be receiving palliative care. You guys remember that? Let me show you. Let me show you. He is supposed to be receiving palliative care. Okay? Palliative care, in a nutshell, and don't quote me on this, I'm not a doctor, just from memory. It means that it is necessary care for him to thrive and live on a daily basis. You see these specialists right here, and I won't crucify the names, okay? You guys see this. We've been through this before. It bears repeating, though. You see how many specialists that they are requiring for him? This is every day. This is on a daily basis, or on a regular basis, I should say. Orthopedic, neurology, right? Otolaryngology, cardiology, gastroenterology, ophthalmology, pulmonology. We went over neonatal abstinence. This is from her taking drugs. You guys see this right here, fetal alcohol syndrome. The bitch never stopped drinking. Before, during, and after. I just showed you a picture of her during her pregnancy. We seen how she was before. Do you guys remember? Seizure disorder. This is the reason why we think he's having seizures. Spasticity. Cortical visual impairment. Okay? Wow. Pregnancy was complicated by no prenatal care. Maternal UDS, I think that's urinary drug. I forgot what that stands for. I think it's urinary drug sample or something like that. Positive for opioids, cocaine, and alcohol. We're not making this up. If you are to believe that this medical leak is true, this is what we're looking at. Okay? Before, during, and after. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Now, I don't know if you guys know that there were 2 visits when she was at Hair Queen LA. Remember, she got the pink wig, and remember, she got the colored wig. At both times, the ABC boys, the authorities, showed up to Hair Queen LA. That's why she was so paranoid. That's why she kept saying, lock the door. Remember, she has panic attacks and God knows what else. We saw her have a whole panic attack. We saw her have a whole mental meltdown. Stop playing with me. Can you lock the door? Lock the door. Lock, girl. If they're coming, they'll just knock. If the door is locked, like they're gonna come in. She wants enough time to get herself together or hide. I don't know what she wants, but let me show y'all. Chrisean Rock Hides Jr., after the popos pulled up for a welfare check of the child. The panic could be heard in her voice. Okay, this is all about the tea.
Should I get it loaded?
Hey, hi, how you doing?
Rashawn Malone? Got a call about black or baby. Yeah. Should I get it loaded?
Hey, hi, how you doing?
Rashawn Malone? Got a call about black or baby. Yeah. Should I get it loaded?
Feel better now, babe. Like us. I got the best son in the whole world, bro. He's a good baby. She's taking her time. I'm about to step right here. my son is really particular on what he eats. It's either like
He gives me hell.
no for real.
What was it? It was in puffs. He don't like that little. I guess the texture or even.
Yeah, like it has to suit what he like. Like it has to be mashed up, all that, or he won't eat it.
He's not going for the yogurt though.
Yeah, like he just look. He won't eat French fries, but he eat mashed potatoes. If you give him a chicken wing, he won't eat chicken, but if you take the meat off, like he's very particular. Okay, I just have to do what he wants. Oatmeal. You like the little squeezies. Yogurt. Yeah, and Pediasure. Right? What is it called? Yeah, Pediasure. So he get comfortable with eating.
Until he gets comfortable with eating, you're gonna give him Pediasure, girl. She talking about he can't eat a French fry. He don't eat French fries. That's because he can't. Dumb Dora. Did you just hear her say that she gonna give him Pediasure until he like to eat? See, this is why we be saying the stuff that we say. Because for the life of me, and here we go with my son walking, my son talking, my son eating, but now she backtracking. And we still haven't seen him eat. Prove it. We want you to prove it. Okay? We ain't seen Junior eat a Pop-Tart. Not a Twix. Not an ice cream. Not a scoop of ice cream. Vanilla. We ain't seen Junior eat no pancake and eggs. We ain't seen him with no yogurt pop, no rice. We ain't seen Junior eat a marshmallow. What are you talking about? We ain't seen Junior eat a honey bun, not a bowl of grits, not the oatmeal you speak of, not no malto meal. We ain't seen him gnaw on a cookie. Oh, not a donut, not a pudding pop. So we are going to need for you to prove it. And we're still waiting. We are still waiting. Y'all, we have not seen Junior eat anything. Is that getting through y'all head? Because if you have, I want you to send it to me right now. And I'm not talking about when she was at the Cheesecake Factory and she put that 1/4 of an inch of a millimeter of mashed potatoes in that baby mouth. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that dirty sand bottle that we ain't never seen him take a gulp. You didn't see him with the bottle. You didn't see it up to his mouth. Have you ever seen him swallow? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Look at this dizzy broad. Chrisean Rock drags Junior's ankles to make it seem he's trying to walk, but he falls down repeatedly as calls to CPS escalate. All about the tea. Check this out.
Come on. Yeah. Sit up. You done? I love you. You got it, Papa. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Sit up. You done? You done? I love you.
Oh my God. What are we doing, y'all? What the fuck? What? 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 Shout out to Miss V. Thank you so much. Member for 2 months. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for being part of Bonet Society. I appreciate you. You said Chrisean Rock tried to have a stillborn. Water broke 3 days. Mm, mm, mm. Did she have herself induced or something like that? Remember, she did not want to have this child. Let me bring you back because I need to.
Ma, he don't want to have a kid. I damn near don't want to have a kid. Why the fuck am I having it?
Do you hear what I'm saying, Sean?
Huh?
When I had y'all, it didn't stop me from working. It ain't stopped nothing. Now y'all grown and out the way.
Yeah, but Ma, you stayed.
I ain't stay with your father. And I got told him I dropped him. And guess what? The 11 didn't stop nothing. Because y'all grown up and go your way.
Yeah, but I don't like who I became, Ma. I should have
What do you mean you don't like who you became? Please don't do that, Sean.
I'm just saying, y'all. I don't know, man. Ma, I can ask this nigga if he want a kid. He gonna say no. I don't want to have a baby.
It's not him to say. He should have zipping up then. God gives life, my child. It's not for today. It's for the future. I got 8 girls and 4 sons. I don't regret for having none of y'all.
One thing we can agree with you, Chrisean, is we don't like who you've become either. And either does she. But y'all want to get mad at us. Recovery and rehab are not the problem. It's the problem solver. Not only does she not need therapy, she needs rehab and recovery. You made Blueface your God. And to this day, it's still true. You made Blueface your God. And you follow him around, you stalk him, you track him. You have a mural on the side of your face, for crying out loud. It looks a whole mess. There's nothing cute about you having a man who treats you like sewer water, talks about you like trash. Okay? And doesn't give a F about you. I'm not talking about no toxic ties. I'm not talking about he wanna hit it and quit it. What is that? And like your mom said, you will reap everything that you sow, as will all of us. Some of us are going through trials and tribulations right now. Some of us are going through seasons right now. Some people have been through the valley, and now they are enjoying the fruits of their labor. We all have a cross to bear. No one is immune. But we're not sitting up here dragging a baby through the fucking mud. We're not abusing a child. It is so blatant and so maniacal and so calculating that it is evil. We're not out here being evil. You're ratchet and detrimental to your child. And anyone who crosses your path at this point, because anytime somebody tries to tell you something, and I'm talking about people that are intimately involved with her, like actually are in her presence, okay, or who have access to her. I'm not talking about us. Anytime somebody gets close to her and tries to tell her about herself or what to do, or like, Chrisean, you're looking kind of crazy out here. Like, Chrisean, this is not how you handle. Like, Chrisean, like, she immediately gets rid of them. And then she'll flip the script and make them look like the bad guy. This is the pattern of behavior that narcissists, narcissistic personality disorders often exhibit. Okay? It's in her DNA to be a menace and the problem, because you are the problem. She didn't like who she became, and you know what? Either do we.
You turned out to be good. The rest of them turned out to be good. Of course, you're going to have some hard-headed sons. But they can even turn out to be good. Your brother just got 2 stores. His dream came to pass. It's going to be over with. And when you need a break, that's what godmothers are for.
But Ma, where Sean come from is because we couple oriented.
You know what, Sean?
From you, Ma.
You know what God told me?
To be on one cool
the baby
man.
is going to change you for the best.
That's cool, but if the nigga don't want to have a baby, why the fuck am I having him?
It doesn't matter. He's not God. If you making him God, the father. If you making him God,
nobody making him God.
I feel sorry for that because that's life.
All
God
right.
gives life.
All right, man. And I got rid of lives.
I know. Do you think you're going to get away with it, my child? Do you? You reap everything, the good and the bad. Right. The child don't have to be in your life. He can know y'all as mother and father.
What's wrong? What are you talking about, Sean? I'm just saying, we all had this point when we all broke down and we felt like we wasn't enough.
Let me tell you something, Sean. The heart is already beating.
Ma, I don't want to have a baby no more. I'm getting an abortion tomorrow.
Why? I don't believe in that. Children are for the future. It's not for today.
I get it, but I'm just saying.
Well, give it to me.
Hell no.
I don't believe in that, Sean. I had 12.
Ma, he don't want to have a kid. I damn near don't want to have a kid. Why the fuck am I having it?
She didn't want to have her baby from the get-go. Listen to how cold and callous she sounds. This is why we are witnessing what we are witnessing. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. I'm telling you, these clips live on the internet forever. They telling themselves every time, I didn't say it. I'm just repeating what she said and agreeing. Yeah. She never stopped drinking. She never stopped with her extracurriculars, is what I'm going to call it. Okay? She never stopped before, during, and after. Telling you. She says that she regrets. When she had that meltdown, she was thinking about the opportunity that she had because remember, she wanted to have what Jaden had, but you went about it in a sleazy way. And this is why it blew up in your face. And now you feel stuck. Remember, she was Nevaeh before Nevaeh was Nevaeh. And what do I mean by that? Well, Chrisean was the chosen one. She was the one that was living with Blueface in his house. Now, Nevaeh is living in Blueface's house with him. She was the one that was pregnant with Blueface. Now, Nevaeh is the one that is pregnant with Blueface. She was the one that was supposed to have the baby shower. He was going to get her a spot. I don't know if y'all remember or not. They were searching. He was going to get this rabbit a penthouse. Rabbit asses and punk asses. That's all we dealing with. You're a bunch of bums. He was going to put you in a townhouse. He was going to put you in a penthouse. He was going to put you in an apartment. You were supposed to have a baby shower. Who says, fuck my baby shower? I don't want one. And ends up at Little Baby restaurant. Fuck Little Baby in his restaurant. Who says what pregnant woman on this earth ain't paying for shit? You just sit in here and get all kind of gifts, and people are going to come and praise you and love on you and give you all of these gifts for your child. Who says, nah, I don't want that. Never mind. It ends up a taste tester at Little Baby's restaurant. Fuck Little Baby in his restaurant. Are you cool? Are you okay? Who ditches their baby daddy that they running down track? Now you're running them down, tracking them down, hunting them down. But before you were dodging him, running from him, he couldn't find you. Make up your mind, you dizzy hoe. And now you want us to feel sorry and cry crocodile tears because Blueface is doing me wrong. What else is new? We don't even know that nigga. And we know him better than you do. The fuck? No, you're acting. You know him better than all of us. But you want to put on this act because you want to be the victim. You're not the victim. You're actually the perpetrator. You guys are in cahoots together. If you ask me, both of y'all can get it. Fuck it. He can get it. You can get it. You would have been the one with the car. Now Nevaeh is the one with the car. Now Nevaeh is the one that's living in the house. Now Nevaeh is the one that's getting a baby shower. Now I'm not saying she's in any better position because she getting dragged up and through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. Girl, she on the stretch train to delivery. And she trying her damnedest not to fuck up the bag and opportunity that she has, that she sees. But if you ask me, she's suspect too. We're not even gonna get into that, but she low down and dirty too. I wouldn't be surprised if she was using Blueface and would plan on maybe leaving him after she look. She gonna be a whole nother person after she had that baby, and that baby laying next to her and no longer is in her. She gonna be a whole nother person. Watch what I say, and you're fucking welcome. Come back, because when she dropped that baby, she is gonna turn into a Mac Daddy. You gonna think she Mac Daddy, okay? She gonna turn into Mac Drake. She gonna do it for the baby. The book. She gonna be pimping. It's just in her. But I don't want to get off to that subject. So I'm not. What I want to say is, I'm not saying that she's on this pedestal and she's in any better position or being treated any better. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, Chrisean fumbled what she's chasing. Okay, now she wants to pick up the fucking football and run and try to make a touchdown. No, ho. We done moved the goalposts. As a matter of fact, we done tore that bitch down. Ain't no goalposts. Oh, ain't nowhere for you to run. You need to stop chasing Blueface. It's over. Finito. Done. No más. Cállate la boca. Por favor. Ahora. Antes de. No sé. The fuck? And you never stopped drinking. Boy, I tell you, I can't make this up. She's draining. She is fucking draining. And you know one thing about Blueface, he ain't changed. That's one thing about that nigga. He have not changed. You scribbled all over your fucking face. You need to go to rehab. You need to check into a mental facility. Why don't you scribbled all over your face, oh? Why don't you take your own advice and go on check in? Go on and check in, okay? Make it a field trip. Hell, both y'all can do it. It ain't gonna hurt him none. You fumbled. You fumbled. The same thing that you were chasing now, you already had it. But when you had it, you didn't know what to do with it. Now, I'm not saying it was a good place to be. I wouldn't have wanted them together. But what I'm saying is, she's trying to still live that. Let me show you guys what I mean. Hold on. I think if I show you this clip, it'll kind of bring it.
It never comes back. I'm texting her worried, like, damn, you okay? Is everything all right? She missed the flight. Mind you, we got an appointment to see a house at 12 p.m. The flight is at 5 a.m. She didn't like none of the penthouses, so I upped it. I said, all right, you don't want to be in a penthouse because you feel like it's giving apartment vibes. All right, let's go rent a house out. She missed the flight. I get on the flight at 5 a.m. by myself. Haven't heard from her. Then the next day, she had a little baby restaurant leaving taste test reviews. I'm like, this what you doing? Like, you just missed. Okay. From that day forward, I texted my financial advisor, my real estate agent, Jason Lee, and his party promoter. I said, cancel the house, cancel the baby shower. I'm done with her. Her priorities.
You want to hit this? not with him. What are you talking about? You know who it's none of your business who I fuck with. It's cause look, all y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do? All y'all gonna do is post it everywhere. And then all my baby daddy gonna do is do the most. Like, boy, you can't let a bitch breathe without your fingers twitting. Like, I swear to God. Yo. Sorry, he's just too much like a bitch.
I'm going to rewind that a little bit. I want you, now, mind you, this is a few months after Junior is born, okay? This is a few months, maybe 1, 2, 3 months after Junior is born. I want you guys can hear the Hennessy bottle hitting the table. She's picking it up. She's scraping it around. But once I freeze the frame, you're going to see it in her hand, okay? This is the reason why she's acting in the manner she's acting, okay? Don't play with us. Well, she didn't have a drinking problem. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Really? Why is she drinking straight out of a Hennessy bottle and her child is, what, 2, 3 months old? Hold on, y'all. Because remember, when I saw this clip first, I thought she was drinking while she was pregnant. But Junior has already been born in this picture, in this photograph. I mean, in this video. Okay. Hold on. Let me take it back so you guys will be able to see it.
Do the most. Like, boy, you can't let a bitch breathe without your fingers twitting. Like, I swear to God. Yo. It's none of your business who I fuck with. It's cause look, all y'all gonna do is what are you talking about? You know who it's none of your business who I fuck with.
Okay, she got the bottle in her hand now. Okay. She got the bottle in her. She got a bottle of Hennessy in her hand now. Mind you, she just had her baby.
It's cause all y'all gonna do is
I can't really freeze it, but you guys can hear the bottle, okay? If you guys look, she has the bottle in her hand when she goes back, and then she puts it back on the table. My point is that she never stopped drinking, okay?
you wanna hit this?
She's smoking. You want to hit this? Look at her. Looking a straight mess, and you just had a child. And you up there in your bra. This is insane. She's tipsy. She's drunk. She's something. I'm trying to see if I can freeze it. Watch when she brings her arm back up. Watch when she comes back. In her hand. She's grabbing it now. Look, she grabbed it. She got it in her hand now. Yeah, I can't stop it. But she got the bottle in her hand, y'all. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. This is why she's crashing out. Because she was in that position and she blew it. She played too many damn games. She thought it was going to last forever. Now, I'm not saying it was a good situation. Like they should have been broke up. She probably should have never gotten pregnant. But what I'm saying is we are here June 24th, June 25th, And what did she just do a few days ago? What did she just do a few days ago? What have we been talking about for the past week and a half? Like, still at square one, y'all. And through all of this, Junior is the real victim. That's what I want you guys to see. Junior is the real victim. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. But you know that addiction is hereditary. It is highly hereditary. Okay. Somebody said Blue claims he's moving. Yeah. Well, we thought he sold his house. I don't know if it's in foreclosure. I don't know. I'm not really gonna rack my brain around that. But he was supposed to already be moving. I don't really know the process of buying a house and how long it takes and all that. So I'm just going with the flow. I really have no input on that unless I look it up. I really speak passionately on things that I've experienced or things that I really know about. I will speak passionately on, but I got nothing. I don't even know. I don't know how that works. But he's supposed to be getting a new spot, moving in with Nevaeh. I don't even know how long that's not gonna last long, y'all. The Nevaeh Blueface thing is not gonna last. I'm telling you, once she dropped that baby, it's gonna be a whole new ballpark, a whole new ball game. The circuit's gonna be shut down. Ain't gonna be no tickets sold. All the clowns gonna take their rabbit asses home, and she gonna be back out on the stroll. Okay, hopping on dicks like a pogo stick. I'm just saying. If that's your MO, if that's your nature, hey, that's who you are. That's who you are. Okay. Allegedly, Carl said he been moved in his new house. That's why Nevaeh been MIA. Really? Ooh, that's some tea. Chrisean is so satanic. Her consciousness is connected to the internet, not the Most High. Say it again. Please say it again. She never breastfed, nor have we ever seen her bathe or what? You ain't never. Oh my God, I gotta add that on. We ain't never, ever, ever seen this hoe give Junior a bath. I used to give my child a bath every day, every night. But then I don't know if that's still a thing. I'm kind of old school. I don't know if things have changed since the generation. I don't know. But I remember you're supposed to take a bath every day. Now we may have skipped a day, maybe it wasn't just consistent, but I mean, that's what we were shooting for every day. It's bath time, go get your toys, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, it's bath time. Girl, what I'll call you back, girl. I'm about to put this child in this bath, girl. He about to go to the girl. I'm about to give him a bottle, and this is gonna be the end. Like, y'all remember that? Is it still like that? I don't know. We have never seen her give him a bath. We have never seen her change Junior. What? I never even thought of that. That is so mind blowing, yet it's true. That is so mind blowing, yet it's true. Charlotte said, "Well, let me get the baby." Yup, crackhead said, "Hell nah, no." You guys understand that addiction is highly hereditary. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this up right quick because I wanted to bring this to your attention. All right, this is why I say what I say. There's no escaping it. Now, some people don't take that path. Okay, I can honestly say my father was an alcoholic. He was a violent alcoholic. Okay, he was a domestic violence alcoholic. Now, not towards me, but my mother, yes. And I don't even really like alcohol, so I'm living proof. But let's just go ahead and get into the overview of what I'm talking about, okay, in the statistics, all right? Hold on, let me make sure you guys can see this. Let's just go ahead and get into this right quick, all right? Because this is the reason why I say this. Is drug addiction and alcoholism hereditary? All right, you guys can do your own research. Go right on over to Google, Claude, GPT, what, pick your poison, okay? It says, yes, drug and alcohol addiction is strongly hereditary. Research indicates that genetics account for about 40 to 60% of an individual's risk for developing a substance use disorder. While there is no single addiction gene, genetics influence how your brain processes reward, stress, and cravings. Now let's get into the science of inherited risk. Heritability rates, twin and adoption studies show that alcohol addiction is roughly 50% heritable, while dependence on other upgrades can be up to 70% heritable. Okay? Biological factors. Some individuals inherit traits like a faster metabolism of alcohol, which can protect them from addiction, or a naturally lower level of certain neurotransmitters like dopamine, which makes them more vulnerable to seeking artificial highs. Predisposition versus destiny. Genetics do not guarantee that someone will develop an addiction. They dictate vulnerability. Environmental factors such as trauma, stress, and early exposure to drugs and alcohol play a massive role in whether that genetic risk is triggered. Okay, so it's basically your environment. It's hereditary, but it really is in combination with your environment and the people that are around you, and how early you are exposed to be in and around that environment, or directly just, ingesting drugs and alcohol. Okay. So I just wanted to put that out there, you guys. 70% with drugs, 50% heritable with alcohol. Okay? And it tells you, if you want to learn more about biological environmental factors involved, or for resources on treating substance use disorders, go to National Institute of Drugs Abuse, NIDA, and you guys can look it up. I just wanted to put that in your ear hole. This is why I say what I say. Okay? If the apple don't fall too far from the tree, that means she is like her mom and probably inherited some of her mom's addictive nature. Right? It makes sense, you guys. It absolutely makes sense. She's accused Chastity of being a crackhead. And we already heard what Tasiki said. Tasiki called you a terrible mother and said you was a crackhead, a liar, a murderer. That was coming from your own sister, the closest sister to you. We're brothers. We're singing and we're happy and we're colored. You remember? And you think we ain't supposed to believe some of this that's coming out these people's mouths? The fuck out of here. Kiss my grits. Kiss my grits. Okay? Kiss my grits. You know they say you get it from your mama.
Oh no, you're not saved, dummy. You recording
all shit. You know we will be vicious. Be vicious, man. Come on, y'all. You know what y'all gotta do every morning? And they used to it, but I planted the seed in them. Sean was the only child that said hallelujah. I was in the back of the church, she was a very shit. I said, what you say? She said, hallelujah. That's what I was tripping. But I just knew when she went down the town, she ran with me.
This shit is.
Sean. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean. Yeah. This is our trait. This is our trait. This is our trait.
I gotta go, yo.
You're me though, Sean. Oh, wait a minute. No, we're not gonna do that, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Don't Sean my girl. I know, but listen, y'all, listen. Let's go tired. We came from me.
Oh no, I did not save, dummy.
We killing each other. You record all shit. You know we will be vicious. Be vicious, man. Come on, y'all. You know what y'all gotta do every morning? And they used to it, but I planted the seed in them. Sean was the only child that said hallelujah. I was in the back of the church, she was a very shit. I said, what you say? She said, hallelujah. That's what I was tripping. But I just knew when she went down the town, she ran with me.
This shit is.
Sean. Get him, Sean. Get him, Sean.
She did it from her mama. Highly addictive personality. She never stopped drinking. That means likely, and I have to say, I don't know her, that she is an alcoholic. We still see her drinking. She just had the wine when they did the reunion with her sisters and her brother, and they had that crab boil or whatever they had, and they were all eating. We saw her with wine then. We've seen her with wine a couple times. We've seen her crash out. We've seen her be drunk in the car, allegedly. Seems like it. The way she was behaving was as if she was under the influence of something. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. We ain't got to set the fire to know that there's a fire. We ain't got to be in the forest to hear the tree fall. When we looking we see the tree falling. Chrisean son is failure to thrive. Yes. Exactly. This clip reminds me of Chrisean at that barbecue looking higher than the cost of living. Yes. We've seen her looking higher than Cuda Brown. Acting belligerent, sounding drunk. Come on, y'all. Let's stop playing this allegedly game. We can see it. There's a Houston, we got a fucking problem. Okay? We can just end it like that. We have a problem. Okay? Crackhead's gone wild. Chrisean acts just like her mama. She's just like her mom. Looking at the clip of her mom, all I see is Chrisean. Her moves, talk, and her actions. Yep, just like her. Just like her. Y'all can't tell me this don't remind you of Chrisean. She does stuff like this now, erratic things, out of the ordinary things. You see how she was buying that jewelry, and she just climbed over the counter and was all in the man's face and hugging him and like gripping his like shirt and like pulling like, why y'all that? Like, girl. This is a woman that was allegedly sleeping in the airport bathroom. Stop playing with me. Stop. You can take the girl out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the home, girl. These are ingrained behaviors. She's the one who said she was homeless since she was 7, 9 years old. You know how rough it is to be homeless, especially at that age. Yes. Now, I don't know if this is true, right? But I remember when Dre said this.
See, now that's called cap, right? Why would my brother need you to pay for his lawyer fees when Wack handles his attorney fees, right? Wack got his lawyer. He be a lot of cap, and my brother not here to speak for himself to see what's the lines and what's not. But if you remember, and I'm not trying to speak, I'm just trying to like let you know when cap is going on. Chrisean was just sleeping in the airport on the floor like a month or two before my brother went to jail. She say that's her house, bro, but I think that's the tax lady house, and she be letting her use it for cap, for flex, right? That's because why are you at my brother's house? You know what I'm saying? Like stop trying to play with, you know what I'm saying, and pray for my brother, bro. Like, I'm pleased, because there's some weird stuff going on. So I'm pretty sure she don't have no money, like straight up, you know what I'm saying? Like, with a little bit of money, it's probably because she done probably sold my brother's jewelry, because I seen her in a couple posts with my brother's chains on. I wasn't gonna say nothing, and I'm pretty sure the money that he asked you to put on his lawyer is his money. So if you're not doing it, then you low-key technically rob, bro. Because you don't have any money. You haven't really generated any revenue. What have you been doing to have any money? So any money you have is probably his money. So he's probably asking you to put his money towards a lawyer. You get what I'm saying? So cut the cap, bro. Like you really on some vindictive evil stuff, and you probably lowball trying to rob why you probably don't want the home. You know what I'm saying? See, now that's called cap.
Now, I don't know if you guys believe Blueface's brother or not, but that is what he had to say. We're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. We're trying to show you why we say the things that we say. I'm not just pulling this out the air. I'm not just making this up. I'm not just coming to a monumental conclusion on GP. The paper trail, right? It's a paper trail, you guys. And it's like her behavior has been her behavior. Because why do her family say certain things that they say about her? Right? Do you guys remember when Chastity was talking about Chrisean, and she was saying that the sisters, I don't know who, she said the older sister specifically, wanted to make Chrisean unalive herself. You guys remember that? And I'm wondering, like, why would she say something like that if there wasn't a history of this behavior? This brings me to the conclusion that she is somehow known to be unstable and mentally off. Why else would they want her to off herself? Is she prone to that behavior? Has she shown that behavior before? Right? Why would her sisters be saying that? Why would she get online and say this? Listen.
I said I gotta isolate from my whole family. I never do that. I never did it. I finally did it. secret agendas or whatever they got going on. I don't want no crying and reaching out, and it's a whole fucking game. This shit ain't fucking no game to me. It's my fucking life. Secret agendas or whatever they got going on. I don't want no parts of it. I don't want to be in number and isolated. And then I got fucking messages and shit on my DM. Made me cry. Fuck is you
Need a hand? How about a banana? Nano Banana is now on artlist.io, so you can edit any image you want.
talking about? I still care, nigga. I'm trying to isolate and really help myself, heal me, get my son. You feel me? So I said I gotta isolate from my whole family. I never do that. I never did it. I finally did it, and now more shit is happening. Why? Goofy shit. That shit is heartbreaking. I don't got time for that. And the young one coming in here. I only want to know if the baby's okay, okay? Yes, I don't want nothing to happen to my sisters. They fucking grown. What I do know, I don't condone setups or faking like we cool and we not cool and I got something to do to you under my arm. I don't do that. I don't fake the funk with no family. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. That's that. You gonna know. I'm gonna tell you to your phone directly. I get smart real bad. I don't bite my tongue. I say how I feel to anybody. Nobody gets a fucking pass. Nobody is special that I'm gonna bite my tongue no more. I bit my tongue all my life as a kid. Since I've been out of jail, I'm getting more angry. Since I've been hurt by my son, I'm speaking up now. I don't got time to be quiet. What the fuck is you talking about? Been quiet all my life. So now when motherfuckers get on my nerves, I snap. I even snap on nigga I'm talking to. I don't even mean to. But a bitch been quiet all her life. I'm snap. Did you say the wrong thing? Snap. What is you talking about? Pop. I don't even mean to be that way. What are you talking about? Y'all be on here and talk about, oh yeah, you want the baby for club. Yeah, I want the baby because ain't nobody get my baby. I don't want her to feel like me. Fuck is y'all talking about? Motherfuckers want her to kill herself. That's the plan. Do whatever to make her kill herself. That was the plan told to me on my phone from one of my sisters. A big sister at that. I'm gonna do whatever to make her kill herself. She gonna kill herself when I'm done with her. What the fuck? That's why I was looking crazy when I went out New York. Cause the fuck what was said to me from another fucking sister. I'm losing my mind on this bitch. Fuck is you talking about? Family at war. That shit is corny. Fuck is you talking about? Get my mind gone. Nobody got time for that shit. Don't put me, I don't want to be on there. I don't want no parts. They ain't my sisters. I don't know them. Okay? Leave me the fuck alone. Corny shit. This shit is so corny. Niggas can go to war with blood. Go to war with these outsiders bitches. That shit, I don't got time for that. And I never did, and I never will make time. I will never make time for that. I will never make time to hurt family or anyone I love. I don't make time for that. I really don't. And nobody's going to get me to do it. You can't pay me. Nobody could pay me last year when they wanted to pay me to do something. You can't pay me this year to do goofy shit. And fight family. I'm not doing that. Saying, I know what's up with Zeus. They don't give a fuck. I was so mad one day when Latifah was talking to these guys and I was like, damn, Money should have been home. Cause he be checking shit. They playing with my sister and ain't nobody saying shit. Like, I'm a fucking girl. We need a man right here. Fuck is they doing? You feel me? I got the female Mookie shirt on. Think I could be a nigga. I felt like some shit that was aired out should not have been aired out. And I feel like if our baby father was home, I feel like he would have been, he don't play. That's all I can say. Right there scared me what I seen. I'm like, oh, hell no, I don't want to do no Zeus. They play a lot of games. They played with my sister before. I seen them play with Latifah. You know me?
Chastity Straight said they wanted her to unalive herself. Y'all heard it. Ain't nothing I made up. This just makes me think that she's shown this behavior before. You guys, at the end of the day, there is nothing cute about the situation at all. And we are going to keep talking and shining a light to the wrong that Chrisean has been and the wrong that she has done. Okay? As far as Junior goes, all right? We're not here to poke a stick at her. We got our own shit to worry about. When it comes to Junior, we have to say something. I'm just throwing in like the things that I see and how I'm putting it together because it all makes sense. She needs to stop lying and playing like everything is all good. There's nothing like there's nothing to see here. Like, keep moving. There's nothing to see. There's everything to see, girl. Do you know that we can see you? This facade that she puts on needs to be put on Front Street until she gets Junior the proper care. Because she sees all of this. Trust. This is one of the main reasons for her mental meltdowns, I feel. And why her made up reality crashes constantly. This is why she's always trying to find herself and to move on and be a better person. How many times have we heard that speech? How many times? At the end of the day, you guys, it is about Junior. But we can't help but break down the source of everything that we're talking about. She is the roadblock. She is the obstacle. She is the originator. It is her. This is the reason why Junior cannot get the care and it seems like as if she's doing it on purpose. And now it's getting worse. Ever since she started this kick craze and I'm going to be streaming, we ain't seen it. Where's the therapy contraction? We're doing this every day. We have a schedule. Bitch, what happened to the schedule? We ain't seen that fucking contraption yet. I told y'all we wasn't gonna see it. I don't know what in the Sybil brand is going on, but something wicked this way comes, you guys, and this can't go on forever. That's all I'm saying is just be prepared, be ready. And the reason why I say that too is because don't she still got a warrant? The authorities showed up twice while she was at Hair Queen LA. And and something else is going on for her to be that paranoid. Remember, she has panic attacks. But for her to be that paranoid, she kept saying, "Can you lock the door? Can you lock?" Girl, this is a whole place where other people come get their hair done. Like, you telling somebody at Hair Queen, "Can you lock the door? Can you lock the door?" Girl, I don't know what's going on, but there's something else besides what we're seeing. There's a lot going on when the camera cut. The fly shit is happening when the camera cut. Okay, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, something is going on, y'all. Because why is she all of a sudden crashing out? Having mental meltdowns, asking people at a big ass public facility where 45 other hoes want to come get their hair done too, girl. Talking about, can you lock the door? Bitch, no. This is a whole business. And you're not supposed to lock no doors during business hours. It's a fire hazard. Crazy. So I don't know, y'all. Look. At the end of the day, it's all about Junior, okay? It's about things like this that should make your skin crawl. It's things like this that should make you take notice. Wake up and smell the coffee. We are being played. We are being bamboozled. Because ain't no way Junior should have been suffering for almost 3 years. And there's been no intervention. Nobody has stepped in. Nobody has remedied the situation. Nobody has relieved Junior. Because it has to be hell to go through the pain that Junior's going through. And if you are to believe this picture, this is an outcry. Somebody should be shouting from the rooftops. Now, it could come out that this is AI, this is not real, this is been doctored. I'm leaving that on the table because I don't know. I got this from the internet. As is. All I did is add the words and blow it up. This could have came from anywhere USA. Now, I'm sharing it because I believe that it was a simple screenshot of her BMI. And yet she can't stop. But yet she keeps exposing herself. It's insanity. It really is. It's insanity. But that's all I got, you guys. Prayers going up to Junior for sure. I don't know, y'all. I mean, we're doing our part because we're continuing to shine a light. We're continuing to point out the obvious, okay? Captain Obvious lives here. And we don't mind being the bad guys and speaking truth, right? Absolutely insane. And this is what, and we should have known that it would look something like this because every time we see Junior, we say that, right? Every time we see Junior, we like, dang, she done shoved his feet into these shoes. But what do you think his feet are going to look like? I bet you if we saw what was in Junior's diaper, somebody would personally probably go get her. I don't know. Look, I don't know if it's, I feel like it's just a matter of time, but I just say shame. Shame on America. Shame on America for allowing this to go on this long. She's a hot mess. He said, what if we start a petition begging the governor Westmore to intervene? Y'all. I don't know, y'all. I mean, and it's not like when I say I don't know these people, it's just like I just can't see myself sitting in my real life and calling any type of authorities. And I don't really know, but then again, what if this was just a child that was next door? Girl, I've been and called. Yes. My name is Lisa. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that child. So I think it's a little bit different as if it's happening in my real life, like right in front of me, where where I'm actually there. But I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I just that's just not me. And I think it's also because I'm a content creator now. If I was maybe just an onlooker, or just I'm just passing through, maybe I might feel an obligation. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but because I choose this content and I'm a content creator and I put that out, I just wouldn't take it that personal where I would reach out to authorities. Now, I'll sign a petition. Okay. I'll do my part. I'll continue to shed light, but for me to take my personal phone and to really contact like an authority, like, no, no. But I don't knock anybody who does, and I don't encourage that either. Okay. I don't encourage it either, but I don't knock it either. Okay. To each his own. Do I feel like it's wrong? No. Now, I don't feel like it's wrong, but I don't want to encourage anybody to do that. But just don't take that as I think it's wrong. No, I don't. Because if that's what that compels you to do, that's just what you do. I don't feel like it's wrong. I just wouldn't do it. That's all. Junior needs to be out of her custody, which is why Ronnie was trying to get the DNA to remove, Junior from her care. That's exactly what he was trying to do. And her family, friends, and associates ain't crap. All those people in her life can be bought. And that's why the evil follows her. Prayers up, you guys. Please pray for Junior, you guys. Keep Junior in your thoughts, because every hour on the hour, every second of the day, that child is in some type of pain or distress, or having a episode, or going through something, because he's in medical need. Palliative care, that should make your bones shiver, right? It's crazy. It's just absolutely heartbreaking. It's sad. It's a travesty, a tragedy, any other word that I can throw in there. But what we're going to do is continue the conversation and keep an open dialogue and keep with the updates and point out what we're seeing going down. And it's not like we're poking or prodding. The shit is out there. She's on live stream, probably right now. This is probably where these people, whoever posted, I forgot. I gave credit in my last video from where I got this from. I think I got this from T Pages or something like that. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's a screenshot, y'all. That's what it's a screenshot. This is diabolical, y'all. This is crazy. Absolutely insane. This is why I believe she takes out her anger, her frustrations, her shortcomings, her shame, her humiliation on Junior. She's using Junior as a prop, literally. Shoes and outfits and propping him up and talking about walking. It's crazy. I just, like, it just will not soak in for me. It just will not fucking soak in for me. But this is all I got, you guys. I will be back with another video. Okay, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You guys turn on your notifications so that you know every time I go live. And I am going to come back with a Kick announcement too as well, because remember I've been telling you guys to follow me on Kick. Wait a minute, hold on. Because I am going to start streaming on another platform. Might as well be Kick, okay? And we're going to be doing our thing over there. Now we can do more than we can do over here, but you know, we can't get too R rated or X rated or anything like that. So I don't think it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be an OnlyFans thing, you know what I'm saying? But we have a little bit more freedom over there. It would be nice to be on another platform, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to always put my eggs into one basket, okay? I'm also still working on my secondhand upcycled merch, okay? And by that I mean barely used, barely worn, or with the tag still on it, okay? And I'll get more into that, but I want you guys to make sure you guys follow me on Kick, okay? Because we're going to be on there real soon. I'm trying to set it up now. And I should be getting my chair tomorrow. So I'm setting up the background. I'm getting my chair. And yeah, we're going to do the damn thing, okay? Make sure you guys visit my Blonay Got merch store and check out all the things that I have there. My Butt God shirt and Hello, I Am the Bad Guy mug, you guys. I also have my Digital Boss Playbook on there. I'm going to come with a little more information. I'm getting that together now. Like, as a matter of fact, when I get off on here, I'm going to go ahead and do my Kick announcement on Canva, and then get together my merch as well. Okay, so we are growing. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. All of my mods, all of my members. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. If you're already part of Blonay Society, welcome back. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting the sister roll. You guys also know that we have the Keefe D trial coming up. I think it's August 10th. So I will have some announcements about that too as well. And some things are coming down the pipeline. Okay, so I'm gonna have something to show you on Kick. But just us getting together and engaging, and me coming on cameras is cool. It's gonna be a cool thing. All right. Let me give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Everybody around her can go to jail for accessory to abuse on a minor. Yeah. Shout out to Crystal Moo, Allie in the building. Thank you so much for the love, De Niro Mommy. Always a pleasure. Letitia, welcome. Hey, girl. Thank you so much for always coming to hang out with me. What does that say? Bodie, Kim. Prayers up. Yes. Marvia. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Petty Pendergrass. Cadaver Dog. As always, it's a pleasure. It's good to see you guys too. GG77. I feel like we're family, you guys. So I really appreciate you guys being here. China Wells, shout out to you. Shonda Franklin. Let me see. Shout out to Yvonne Cox, Allison. Let me see. Official Masrim. Shout out to Official GG77. If I missed you, I will catch you on the next live. Okay, it's not on purpose. Danielle, shout out to you. Thank you so much. And a special shout out to Miss B7954 for holding me down, for becoming a member and representing Blonay Media. I appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Okay, girl, we gonna be on Kick, y'all. Okay. Sometimes you got to catch the wave. Sometimes you got to put yourself out there. And we need another platform, right? We need another platform, y'all. It's just a hop, skip, and click away, okay? All you gotta do is hop your ass right on over to Blonay. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Sonia James, it's right here. Kick at Blonay. Let's see. Miss LaVie. Let me see. Okay, you guys, I'm out of here. Let me see. K80, thank you. $200 from Monopoly. Let me see. What? Shell Life. Oh, his eye is creepy AF. I noticed that ain't the real Shell, is it? Is that the real Shell? Hey girl, hey. Let's see. De Niro Mommy. What does that say? Last Lapper Boss. Oh, I like that name. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I'm trying to make sure I got everybody. And I will see you guys on the next video, okay? Until next time, America. And let's not forget what Bino said, okay?
Chrisean Jr. I mean, you said that. I know at one point you said she was a bad mom. Do you feel that way still?
You feel me? I said what I said. I can't take back what I said. But you feel me? This is daddy need to go get him, and you know, I wish the best for the baby. You feel me? He's not with a baby, a toddler. I wish the best for the kid. You feel me? I like him my damn self. He was, you feel me? He a nice little boy. You feel me? I love him myself. But he just need the right support and love. You feel me? I got kids. I got an autistic son myself. You feel me? So I understand. So it's just like you just need the right love, but it ain't. You know.
Okay, you said so the baby should go back to Blueface is what you're saying, maybe, or something.
Tell the mom get her mind right. She just needs the right love and support around her. So tell Chrisean, mind is straight. In my opinion, if it was my baby mama, I'll get my baby.
Rock, how Alex Pereira did Oncolive. Am I wrong for thinking that anybody who works or streams with that degenerate sewer smoothie smelling bitch is just as terrible as her? Disgusting. She's too good at being a low character, low tier, bottom of your boot ass person. She has no character. She has no morals. She has no boundaries. She'll do anything. She was on live sucking a nigga toes. One thing about a motherfucker with a single digit IQ is they're going to try to get physical with you when you tell the truth about them. Hey, Chrisean, why you threatening Bino? Bino good over here on 7 Mile. You can't do shit to him here in Detroit. She don't take care of that kid. So y'all brought her on there to laugh at the baby and get views from it. That's the only, y'all view farming, engagement farming. Because y'all know people are so in shock that a human could exist. Prior to learning about the circumstances between Chrisean Rock and her son, against my will, I never spoke on her one time. And what gets lost in translation on having a justified emotional response, it's needed that people understand that I don't hate this woman. She's a black woman. I always want to see a black woman succeed. Not just financially though, spiritually, emotionally, you know, willingly, against our will, had to know that you exist. I would have been perfectly fine with you living your life and being miserable outside of the camera, outside of the internet. But you took it to the internet and I'm giving my opinion and you try to get my page took down. But it's all right, bitch. It's clout chasing. That's all you have to say. Everything they saying about that dirtbag is fucking true. She needs to be in jail.
Rock is going?
That's what they're saying.
Chrisean Rock?
That's what
I'm scared. I'm gonna run away from her. Chrisean Rock is going.